So let's talk about the ceasefire between the United States and Iran. Personally, there is one thing that is certain, and there is one thing that I've learned from um, Donald Trump in regards to this war and Iran. What I've learned is that in this world, we don't abuse power. Yes, we don't abuse power. If you have power, we don't use it to intimidate people. That is something that is certain. And basically, that is one thing that I've learned from it, from Donald Trump and Iran. You see, he's not stopped what he's doing, especially threaten people all around. And it is very important to note that in this world, people are used to things that you do to them, or you, especially when you have power and people respect you, and use that power to intimidate, threat, or the otherwise against them. You see that it will come to a point that these people will no longer be afraid of your threats. Or there is one proverb that mostly says that empty containers makes the most noise, and this has actually proven a bit of it, even though there are some that makes noise and still has things in it. But well, let's go back to before the start of the war. According to multiple reports, Iran was ready to dilute their nuclear this uranium, the enriched uranium, or either move it to a different country. But the war started, and Iran decided that they would never. Right now, their uranium is not going to go anywhere. They'll use it for what they want. I don't know what they want, or what they want to use them for, whether nuclear weapons or for research purposes or for electricity. I don't know. They are right now, and they are, and as the war started, they started the war against them. Right now, they are saying they are not ready for negotiations. The United States was pressuring Iran for a negotiation within 10 to 20 days of the war. And you could see that Iran was fed up of the threats. You see, our father, Donald Trump, was threatening Iran left and right. And it got to a point, Iran got used to it. And they are no more afraid, and they were ready to either die or they fight for their country to be a safe place, that no other country will be able to try to invade them. A country like China, you dare not attack China. Russia, you dare not attack Russia. North Korea, you dare not attack them. One thing is certain. Within some few days of the war, the president of France made that statement. He said, "Look, in this war, there's nothing like international law. Something that will protect you from invaders is these nuclear weapons." And we could clearly see that within those days, the United States was pressuring Iran through Pakistan for dialogue, and Iran was not ready, because they said, right now you have started it, and we have to finish it. That is a lesson to all of us, that in this world we don't abuse power. That is my first, the thing that I've actually learned from it. And more to the point, okay, so the ceasefire was actually, you see, before the ceasefire, the United States threatened Iran that a whole civilization will die. He's going to unalive a whole civilization, and people were saying this is a war crime that he's about to do. And but there was a shaky before he would say that, there was a shaky dialogue between Pakistan, Iran, and the United States. And then Iran came out and declared that Right now, they are no more. They have cancelled all the what do you call it? Negotiation, the indirect negotiation. They have cancelled everything. They have informed Pakistan that they are no more ready to have any dialogue with them in regards to the war. So I slept, and the next day I quickly took my phone, went through some news channels, and I saw that confirmation that there is a ceasefire between the United States and Iran. And I did well because, well, I made more research and I got to know that the United States actually agreed to Iranian 10-point negotiation, peace plan before they will end the war. And most of them is Iran would now take full control of the Strait of Hormuz, and they will guarantee Iran that there wouldn't be future aggression. And the next one was also they will compensate Iran for the damages committed in the country. And the next one is also there should be all the fronts in the Middle East. There shouldn't be aggression against any of these countries. And Iran's rights to nuclear enrichment and their nuclear ballistic missiles. So, Pakistani President Sharif posted, and he said Lebanon was part of the ceasefire deal. They have previously accepted it. And in few hours in the ceasefire, we saw the Israel striking Lebanon. A whole neighborhood was taken down within 10 minutes. And about some sources are saying 250 plus, and some others are saying 300 people were unalived instantly, and others are also being hospitalized. And most of the hospitals are full. And today is Friday, as we are talking right now. Israel is still doing the same thing, and they are hitting about some ambulances, and it is sad. And Iran threatened that when Lebanon is not included in this ceasefire, there wouldn't be. It's either there will not be ceasefire or there will be ceasefire on all fronts. So as at now, we don't even know what Iran will do, because currently there are reports coming at their delegations, which is their delegation including the foreign minister Abbas Arakchi and their parliament Galif or something. Their delegations are on their way to Islamabad. That's the Pakistani capital, and the delegations of the United States, Steve Witkoff and Krishna and this guy J.D. Vance, the vice president. Is it the J.D. Vance? Well, there are three people. They are on flights going to Pakistan. And as at now, Iran already threatened that they were about to launch missiles against Israel in retaliation to the ceasefire agreement that Israel have actually breached by attacking Lebanon. And one thing is certain. You see, in this world, we don't beg for freedom. That is the fact. We don't beg for freedom. We fight for it. And there is one thing that I need to say, if I will say it loud and clear for the authorities of Lebanon. I think, aside African leaders, even African leaders are better, but the leaders of Lebanon, I think they are the worst leaders I've ever seen as leaders of a nation in the history of my life. Lebanon, they are unaliving their civilians left and right, and it is only Hezbollah that is standing tall, or Hezbollah that is still fighting, the Hezbollah that is fighting for the freedom of a country like Lebanon. And the Lebanese government, the Lebanese armed forces, they are quiet. And you've since this massacre, the genocide that Israel have started against Lebanon, I've not seen any a word, or I've not seen any statement from the Lebanese authorities. I think the Lebanese authorities are the most useless. Even African leaders are better. What is this? Your civilians are that yesterday the day that the incidents happened, I took my phone and I was crying like a child. I was crying. Like, why? Where are the Lebanese authorities? And you see people from European Union, they are rather condemning it. Australian government condemn it, and some other people, the Pakistani authorities condemn it. Iranians and I think some of the Gulf countries also condemn the attack or the genocide that is currently happening in Lebanon. And I've not seen a word or a statement from these people. If there is a statement or anywhere, all the channels that I take my news from, none of them have actually reported it, and I've not seen it anywhere. Why? Are the people of Lebanon not important? As for Gaza, we know that Gaza is leaderless. How about Lebanon, a sovereign state? Well, it is getting me more and more upset. If I want to speak, YouTube actually, please do your best to like the video so that it will go far, and actually hit on the like button. Hit on the like button and subscribe if you are new. Let us grow together. Let us decode the world politics together. You are on the right path. We have the best informations and the best source out there for you. Thank you for joining. This is Rising Empire. Let us grow together. Thank you.